2018 PCT Gear List. Whoa.
Look at all this gear. Alright, first off, I guess I'll do the big three. This is my tent. It's a Z-Pax Altaplex. My backpack is the ULA Ohm 2.0. I've got most of the extras taken off of it, but I have added on these Justin's UL water bottle holders on the front straps. For sleeping, I've got this X-Ped Sin Mat. This is the wide regular size. It comes with this sack to inflate it. Also a dry bag where I keep my Enlightened Equipment Enigma. This is a 30-degree wide long. And then I have this Big Sky inflatable pillow. I just keep a buff around that. Let's do rain gear. Alright, for rain gear, it's basically the same stuff I used on the AT. This is a Marmot mica jacket, Z-Pax rain kilt. This is poop kit, juice of spades trowel, toilet paper, Ziplocs, some compressed towels. This you only need. A little sit pad. This is my tent stakes, as well as a emergency blanket, which I plan to use as a ground sheet. And if it's ever too cold, I can throw that on. The stakes to my tent, I've got 6. I should have cleaned that. I have 6 of the Toaks titanium V stakes and 4 of the titanium shepherd hooks. That's just lined to hang a bear bag, which would be my food bag, which is REI 15-liter dry sack. My down jacket is the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisper no hood. For water, I'm using a Sawyer Squeeze, and at least for the desert, I've got this large scoop that I made out of a 1.5 liter Smart Water and 2 2-liter bladders, an Evernew, and a platypus. For clothing, let's start. This is just a wool hat. I got that in New Hampshire, I guess Armada, I don't even know. This is a UV buff that I cut. It's basically a bandana. Put that on my head when exposed to sun. It's a pair of Columbia zip-off pants. This is an REI, like 1/4 zip, thin fleece base layer. These are Under Armour tights. I would say they're like a mid-weight. I'm using Copper Fit compression socks. These go over my knees. I've got a UV half buff. 1 pair of the thin Darn Tough socks. 1 pair of Injinji liners. 1 pair of just regular Injinji new wool toe socks. Possum down gloves. Possum down socks. Ex Officio 3-inch sport mesh boxer briefs. And a Columbia Omni Shade long sleeve, the shirt that everyone's got. As well as Patagonia. These are called like the 9-inch trail shorts. Those all go in just a sil nylon stuff sack. I believe that's the one that came with my quilt. I've also got a pair of Dirty Girl gaiters. For electronics, got this Anchor 2-port quick charge wall charger. This is an Anchor, I believe this is a 20,000 mAh that might be too big, I'll downsize if I think I can. Charging cable for the battery. Charging cable for my phone, which I'm filming on right now. It's an iPhone, oh god, I think it's a 6. And just some Skull Candy earphones. And they go in this pouch, which came with the backpack. Very cool. Also got, this is the Black Diamond Revolt, older model, USB chargeable. Good headlamp. I don't night hike much. Alright. Other things I will be carrying are these Nightbird prescription sunglasses. Just a cheap $10 Timex watch. This is the only knife I'll be bringing. It's the Swiss Army Mini SD. It's got scissors, knife, tweezers, toothpick. It's pretty great. My trekking poles are the Black Diamond Ergo Cork, or Ergo Trail Cork. They're the aluminum ones with the cork handle, like those. They're also used in one of them will set up my tent. As toiletries, first aid supplies go. I'm gonna carry this mini Sharpie, making signs, writing notes. For the desert, I've got a small bottle of sunscreen. This is A&D. I used this for chafing. Toothpaste. This is half of the Z-Pax toothbrush. It's still long enough to reach all the teeth in my mouth, so that's all I need for that. Extra lighter, chapstick, and these easy towels. This is Cuban repair tape, the little gear tie around it, should I ever need it. This is a roll of athletic tape with an extra smart water cap, which I think everyone should carry one of those. They come in handy. And this is just a little bottle I made. Duct tape around an old pill bottle. And then I wrapped some floss, that's the white, around it there. Let me open it. I stuffed some cotton in there just so it doesn't shake around and make noise. You can also use that to start a fire, I guess. Inside I've got some ibuprofen and some B12, as well as there's one big and one medium-sized needle. And then, if you can see, cut a little notch in the side there, just to tie off the floss, should I need to sew anything. And repair patches for my sleeping pad. Just a couple band-aids, I think 4. These are some Pepto-Bismol tablets in case I get any kind of stomach problems. Hand sanitizer. I don't know if I'll need this tick key, but I'll bring it. Crazy glue, bug spray, and another light load towel. So far, that's basically everything I'll be starting with. As far as gear I will have later on. These are the Catula micro spikes, pretty standard. I've got this Camp Corsa ice axe, again pretty standard, as well as the BV, I think it's the 500 or 5000, it's the big boy. And then the other thing I'm pretty excited for, especially in the high Sierras, this is from penfishingrods.com. This whole setup is like 7.3 ounces. Cap comes off. And that's, I think it's a 5'3" length pole. So that'll be a lot of fun fishing for trout and stuff up in the Sierras. Comes with a reel. Also sent me, there's a mini tackle kit for it, but I'll put that together later. Right, I just wanted to quickly show how I pack my backpack. Start with the sleeping stuff. Throw the pillow in there. Stuff the quilt in. And I also put my jacket in here. compressed down real good. Take that. Shove that way down on the bottom. Just keep compressing it. Just to show when I have to carry the bare canister. Those fit, push down. I've got plenty of room to pack the rest of my gear along the sides of this pack. But continuing on, take the sleeping pad. I use that almost like an extra back pad for this pack. It goes along the back. Clothes bag, which right now has all of my clothes, which it never will on the trail. That compresses down. Quick kit fits right next to it, along with my ditty bag, electronics bag. Those are on top of the cook kit. Then I take the liner, roll the top on that, and just push it down one last time. Fit. It's a food bag. Right now it's just full of air. Close the top. Bag fits across the top, normally with all the air pushed out of it. Roll top on this. Tent over the top, which if I only have 1 or 2 days of food, I could get my tent inside the main pack, but it's wet, dirty, it's nice to just leave it away from the rest of your gear. Top like that. Filter goes in here. Rain skirt goes in the mesh here. Airline goes in the mesh here. Poop kit, shove that in the side pocket, as well as my rain jacket. And on the other side, I take, this is my 2 bladders and the tall scoop. That goes in there with the ground tarp and tent stakes. They go in there. This, I always want to have handy. I'll just tuck that in one of the side pockets. For waistband pockets, it's where I keep things like headphones, hand sanitizer, headlamp, chapstick. These are a good size waist pocket. They're not huge, but they're big enough to get some things in there. But also fit the sunglasses in there. Those should have gone in first. There we go. Other side pocket. Leave that open for snacks. It does have gear ties on the front for trekking poles. The only odd thing about this backpack is that you can't do like the typical ice axe storage on it. If you were to do that and flip it up, these hooks can't slide them in. So that's part of the reason why I carry a croaky. This will hold my glasses on my head if I ever need it when it's sweaty or raining, but you can also use it to lash something down like that, to carry micro spikes. Got enough room in these side pockets to do that, and fit a fishing pole in here. Forgot about this too, but that usually just gets stuck somewhere like that. That's all my stuff. I did forget the shoes I'll be wearing. I'm going to start in these. They're the Ultra Superior 3.0s. I've got these. This is from Soft Sole. It's their arch support insole. It's just all foam. I really like these. I've used them for a really long time. I did most of the AT in the Lone Peak. I might switch back to those. Just wanted to see how these do. That's it. I start March 21st from the Mexican border. Thank you for watching.